Man, I miss having free time sometimes. I don't know if you guys, what your living situations are, but if you have a 2 year old and a 6 month old baby and you're working full time, you don't have a ton of spare time to be doing stuff like making YouTube videos. But my wife went to bed early tonight and I had my stack growing and growing, so I can finally sit down and make a couple videos here and show off a few books I've been picking up lately. Um, this is my first in-stock trades haul here. So I just picked up a few trades, just great deals. If you guys haven't been on that site, holy cow, it's insane. I feel bad because my comic shop will charge me full price, and you can get it for like almost half price half the time on in-stock trades. So check that out if you don't. This is Pride of Baghdad by Brian K. Vaughan, about a pride of lions who escaped from the zoo in Baghdad during a bombing in Baghdad, which I'm not sure which war it's supposed to be, if it was the one from the 80s or the more recent invasion of Iraq. But really great story. My only issue with it was I wanted more. It just was a little short for me, but really great book. Beautifully drawn by Nico Henriken, I think is how you pronounce it. But awesome book. I decided to pick up the Guardians of the Galaxy since I enjoyed the movie so much, get to know the characters a little bit. This is a pretty good series. It's very spacey and sci-fi and high sci-fi concept kind of stuff. So a little bit too much for me, but I still enjoyed it and enjoy reading different characters and seeing why everybody loves Cosmo so much. And this is Batman the Black Mirror by Scott Snyder. I think this was his Detective Comics run. This is Dick Grayson's storyline as Batman, and really good so far. I'm just about halfway through. And this was from Value Village. I got this for $3. Bone by Jeff Smith. This is the first volume, I guess, which I think is the original storyline. I'm not sure too much about Bone, but I really enjoyed it. Really light, really fun, and nice. So that's it for some trades I've been reading. Showed one of these in my video the other day, or I guess it was like weeks ago now, but A Man Called Nova, #1, first appearance of Nova. This one, basically, when I bought the other one, I bought it at a trade show, and this one I ended up having a bid on, and I won as well, so I now have 2 copies, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. Really nice, though. Colors are awesome. Everything's nice. You can see in the corner there's a little ding, if it'll focus. And then there's a few ticks up the spine there. Besides that, really nice looking book. So I gotta actually sit down and compare this with my other one and see which one I like better. So beautiful book. Loved the Guardians of the Galaxy again, and Nova the Nova Corps played a pretty prominent role in that. Wonder Woman #1 of the Perez run, and this is just a beautiful book. If you look at it, there's just a ton of detail on this cover. You see sort of the different aspects of who Wonder Woman is, the Amazonian kingdom, all that. But all these knights and all the buildings on the city, everything just a really beautiful book. And this is actually a wraparound cover. I'm going to take it out real quick here. If you guys do wraparound covers, do you ever wrap them around your board or put the board in the middle? Because it's something I always want to do, because on the back side, it's funny. It starts out really empowered and strong and mother approved probably, but on the back end, you get a lot more of the bondage picture and a little of the darker, more heavy duty sexualized stuff that we know and love from Wonder Woman. But just a beautiful, beautiful Perez cover. Gorgeous. Got this from just a random antique mall. This is Amazing Spider-Man 67. Really nice condition, except for it looks like some mud splattery stuff there. But besides that, the sort of disembodied hands, I always thought this was a really beautiful cover. This is a Mysterio storyline. Sorry guys, I can't even see my camera here. But excited to get this one. Working away at my top 100 issues. Everybody's showing this book off, but I'll show it off too. X Factor #19. in really nice condition. I have. This is the first appearance, the first full appearance of the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, or I guess the 3 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. So this is the newsstand variant, and this one's the regular. So this one I got for $2, and this one I got in a dollar bin. I don't even care about it. It was $1, so I'm like, oh, I might as well. And also got first appearance of the 4 Horsemen on here, and it's also the death, air quotes, death of Angel before he becomes Archangel a few issues later. Yeah, so everyone's got that, but they're easy to find for like $1 these days, I guess. So this is actually a really interesting book, though. This is Marvel .1 from 2011. This is the variant with the wraparound cover. I think I got this for about $10 after shipping, and that's even probably overpaying. There's a lot of these for really cheap on eBay. There's a couple interesting things about this book, though. It's kind of a preview issue book, but it has a few interesting, significant points. One is it's the first appearance of Sam Alexander, who's the current Nova, the Kid. The other is it's the first appearance of the newer Scarlet Spider when Kane takes over as the Scarlet Spider. It's his first appearance in there. And also, I just realized this looking at the Marvel website, there's a preview for Age of Ultron in here, and you see a few clips of Spider-Man running through. So, Age of Ultron, the storyline was Superior Spider-Man. So that would make this the first appearance of Superior Spider-Man, because this came out way before any of the Amazing Spider-Man storyline stuff came out. So if you're a big Superior Spider-Man fan, this might be worth picking up there. And this is a pretty neat cover. I'll just grab it here. This is the variant here. I don't know who the artist is on this. I should take a look. But it's kind of the whole Marvel crew doing the thing. They got Daredevil on the back. It's another one these wraparound covers I want to kind of put in there with the board in the middle so I can see the whole book. All right, some more minor stuff here. I'll just run through this really quick. This is Superman 204, the Stan Lee cover. You know, there's this one of Superman in Metropolis and the more expensive one of Batman overlooking Gotham. I'm surprised this one's so cheap compared to the Batman one because they kind of seem like they're a pair. Supergirl #1. I've had my eye on for this book for a while and haven't found it anywhere. Finally spotted it. I guess my shop got a bunch of Supergirl stuff in. And I didn't realize, I thought this book was worth a little more, and I probably would have waited because it's pretty dinged up on this side. It's probably like a fine, very fine. But for a modern book, that's fairly low grade, right? So, and it's only like a $3 book, but I like the Watchmen sticker and the Batman sticker and stuff. My issue with it, I read it, it's just so freaking confusing, and it makes me frustrated with DC in general, just because they just overcomplicate everything. And they have a really hard time, I don't know, keeping things somewhat accessible for an average reader like myself who doesn't know all the background. Life with Archie 36, The Death of Archie. It was okay. I read it. I don't know. I actually would like to read this Life with Archie series. It's kind of interesting. I like all those characters and stuff, but not as good as Afterlife with Archie for me. All right. So this is a very nice high-grade book. This is OMAC #1. First appearance of OMAC. Jack Kirby's story. I guess he was kind of locked into a contract on this when he made this series. So I don't know how much of his heart was into this series. It's a very strange cover, that's for sure. With OMAC throwing this disembodied creature that's stuck in looks like a cube of cement into space. I guess it is pretty interesting in the sense of you look at this and say, wow, like what is happening here? Is this guy a villain? Is he a hero? Sort of the same as that Action Comics #1 feel where you have no idea who this character is and it makes you want to open the book and find out if he's good or evil or what's happening. OMAC kind of made a bit of a resurgence recently with New 52 and stuff. He's the one-man army. It's just kind of a classic key, Kirby key, so I wanted to pick it up. I think I paid $24 for this, but it is like mint, mint, mint. Super white, super crisp. Looks like it's never been opened. Move over, Spidey. This is a few issues from Batman Year 1. They're fine, minus to very fine-ish. Sort of mid-grade books. Really great. I love this storyline and wanted to get all the books, and these were $2 or $4 after shipping each. So happy to have those, and I still got to get the first part to it with that iconic cover of Bruce lying there with his family. But great, great storyline. One of the best, I think. Unbelievable.